Hi, today I am going to tell you some factors that will help you in coding, and every developer should know these factors before diving into the coding. These factors are key considerations that can significantly impact your development process. Understanding these fundamental aspects is essential for a successful and efficient coding experience. The first key element is patience. Not only in coding, patience will play a crucial role in our daily life. To follow remaining steps, you need patience. Patience will help us to learn new things on each and every day. Next one is understanding the given task or problem. As we are developers, we need to understand the given problem. Then only we can find a solution for that. And solve the given problem in easy ways, we need to break down the problems into sub-problems or manageable tasks that will help us in achieving the goals and track where we stand and meet the deadlines. To avoid last minute surprises, we need to proper plan on each and every task. Planning is a crucial phase in the development process, and it provides several benefits that contribute to the overall project success. Investing more hours on planning in results less hours of coding. Planning helps in defining project objects, requirements, goals, and the way of providing the solutions. And it helps in reducing the ambiguity. Clearly defined tasks, specifications lead to less difficulties while coding. And following the coding standards and understanding the guidelines are also important thing to keep in mind. Coding standards and style guides are set of rules and guidelines that help us to write a code in a systematic way and maintaining consistency throughout the application. Okay, just imagine you completed one feature few months ago, and now you want to enhance the same feature. Okay, so you have to come back and trying to enhance the feature. In that case, you may find yourselves forgetting the reasons behind the initial approaches, and we start recalling it, but we failed for that. And consider another case. You have assigned one project that has already in development phase. So now you have to go through the code and understand the flow and all. Okay, to understand the code written by someone is not that much of easy. The approaches they are following and why they follows like this and all. Okay, so many conditions we have to understand. So you will easily face difficulties in both cases. Okay, because of this, documentation is important. Documentation will help us to use and understand others' codes. Okay, and we can say document will track all the actions we have taken for the particular functionality and important comments and the design and the flow charts, planning phase decisions and functionalities flow and tech stack and other necessary things whatever you feel. Now coming to the testing. Testing is very important phase in software development. We can catch bugs within development phase by testing the developed features. As developers, we can say my task is done only after passing all cases of testing for the developed feature. Okay, and we need to confirm ourselves as everything is working fine as expected before handing it to the QA team. This will help us to reduce the number of QA issues. And testing has some categories, but I'm not going to cover all those things in this session. I will look into in some other session. And the few cases or unexpected behaviors try to break our functionality. Okay, so we need to handle those conditions. Handling those conditions involves anticipating, detecting the issues in early stages. To handle these cases, we can use some key concepts like exception handling, using try-catch blocks, and some validations. Okay, and implementing unit test cases also help us to handle these unexpected behaviors. And how to achieve all these things that we'll see in upcoming sessions. Okay, coming to the conclusion. Okay, coding means it's not coding blindly. Before that, we have to do a lot of things as we saw in the session. To provide the solutions, we need to understand the problem first. Without understanding the given problem, we can't provide the solution. And how we can figure out the solution and what are the challenges we will face and how do we overcome and how to handle our app behaviors in all the critical conditions, and many more cases will come under planning phase. And while coding, we have to follow set of constraints, that is coding standards. These coding standards may vary from one organization to another. So we need to adopt all those things. And while coding, we have to follow a set of constraints, that is coding standards. These coding standards may vary from one organization to another. So we need to adopt all those things. And how to document, how to handle errors, and how to test, and we need to know its phases. These all are important to know before diving into the coding. And to do all these things, we may face so many challenges. So we need patience for these things. Okay? Yeah. So these all are the factors we need to keep in mind when we get the new task or jumping into the coding. Yeah. This is all about this session, and we'll catch up in next session. Till then, bye bye and happy coding. Thank you.